Guys, are you tired of this shirt yet? Can you tell I filmed like half a dozen of these or more all at the same time on the same night? I did. So, one more in the Black Series. In fact, hold on, let me look at the pile. I got one more Black Series left currently. And this one is something I've been meaning to get for a long time, and I just put off. I've got two other variations of this guy, and I just needed a regular old, still alive, still kicking, Empire Yoda. So this is, of course, from the 40th anniversary one. I hate that someone this small costs this much, and it is the GameStop price. I was already at GameStop. That's the only reason I picked him up there instead of like Target or Walmart. Walmart did have him, and yeah, it probably was a little bit cheaper, like a couple bucks. Frankly, Yoda shouldn't be more than like 15. He's tiny. And far as I know, this is the exact same mold and everything as the Ghost Yoda, same cane, same everything, except he comes with his tiny lightsaber, which he didn't have at this point that we know of. And because it's old school Hasbro packaging, the lightsaber's bent. And then, of course, on the backside, we get everybody here. We got, what do we got here? We got, I can't read it in there. Bespin Luke, which I already got. We got Yoda, we got Princess Leia Organa, Hoth, I already got that. We got Han Solo Bespin, I already got that. AT-AT driver, don't need that. I really want them in, like, considering it's still sort of in this realm, why don't they give us Hoth Han? He's the only one I'm missing. And they have not released him on his own. It was only in that, like, SDCC 2-pack or whatever. So, commemorate the 40th anniversary of Star Wars Empire Strikes Back with a figure from the Black Series featuring classic design and packaging. Yes. So, going with some very Kenner like packaging there, and then I like even some of the packaging that you buy, I think, in the vintage line, which is the 3 3/4 says Kenner on it, stuff like that. So let's make some nerds cry. Oh yeah, it's got that. I'm being careful, I don't want it to go flying. That did not go where I wanted it to. So, I mean, this should be a fairly quick review. We already know virtually everything about this figure. It only comes with 2 new accessories, including a snake. He has a snake that's around his neck for some reason. But that was part of the original release figure from way back when, which I have seen before, the old school like blue line. And I didn't pass it up. Although this one, I believe, has the modern face paint and stuff like that. And like I said, it's a match to the Ghost Yoda that we've already looked at. So, and that's from Jedi, not Empire. Hey, they're reaching out. They're getting into the Jedi stuff already. But that's it. Let's flip it around and do the thing. So hold on. No, Master Yoda, don't. Okay. All right. So look at the tiny. This is tiny. By the way, I kind of neglected Wally in the last few reviews. Here's Wally. For size comparison, mind you, Yoda's still in his plastic prison here. So let's do the thing. Let's very carefully remove his little bit of cane. Also, I think I adjusted the screen by accident. So now, oh, hey, that just completely came out. So I gotta get this super thin, tiny blade. Though the thing is, Yoda didn't have his lightsaber that we know of at this point in time. Okay, so let's birth a Jedi Master here. Grandmaster, technically speaking. Okay, come on. Come on, Yoda. Come on, buddy. Come on, everybody out. Everybody out. Let's go. Come on. No, Yoda, don't do it. Okay, there we go. This is itty bitty. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. I'm just gonna lose a snake because it bothers me. Alright, so let's take a look at Yoda and then we'll look at his accessories and stuff. So that's a very nice head sculpt. I think it's the exact same one that was on the Ghost Yoda, if I had to guess. Wow, everything is loose except for his head. So he's got a little bit of joints there, maybe just a ball joint, but it's super tight. They've like tampoed his eyes and they look blue, like all of his eye looks blue, not just like a pupil or something. It looks nice. I like the hair. No idea, this is supposed to be like a re-release from the archive series, basically. Or I guess in theory this is a version for the 40th. I'm not sure. Somewhere in between there. He's got his little flute dealy, just hollow as hell. He does have his robes underneath the robes. So if you ever wanted to recreate the scene at the end of episode 3 where he's escaping and he locked his outer robes and just in his brown ones, there's that. So he does have the nice shoulder joints there, probably single jointed elbow, good for 90. Holding hand, nice little rope belt sort of here, which is cool. It is interesting. So if you think about Luke and his weird prejudice against Yoda when he first met him, you know, he's looking for a Jedi Master. The only Jedi he'd ever seen was another human like himself, so not expecting a race that nobody really knows about, you know, tridactyl, so to speak. So let's see, tiny little ball joint hips. He does have a knee joint right here, I believe. Nope, actually I forgot. This one doesn't have a knee joint. It does have rotation, but no knees. And tiny bit of foot articulation and holes down there. Painted toenails and painted fingernails, so to speak, or claws, however you want to consider those. Let's look at his accessories. Hold on, let's just put it next to Wally so you can see how tall he is. Here's a snake. Now, mind you, the snake was not on Yoda. It was just sort of crawling around. It's a decent mold, actually. You got the scales and everybody molded in there nicely. You've got the scoots on the bottom there. I wish they had painted the eyes with some black or something like that. That would have been cool. But, I mean, it's not bad. Honestly, just looks, you know, similar to like a California king snake. Nothing crazy there. Or corn snake, rather. Either way. So, I mean, I'm not keen on having it, like, on him, but if I ever have, like, a Dagobah set up, totally could do it. And then they give you his tiny little lightsaber here. It's okay. Just got black and silver paint, nothing crazy. And yeah, his was very stubby. We didn't really see it very up close in the movie, episode 2 or 3. We didn't see it super up close, but, you know, we got a stubbier blade. I don't even know that he can hold this. Like, his hands are meant for holding his cane, so I don't even know. Like, the thing is, of course, for me, he's not going to be using this. You know, this is... Yeah, he can't hold that. There's no way. That is too thick. Look at this. Also, he's flaking. It's one thing about this cloth, he just kind of flakes out. It's a nice thing. I don't think I'm going to have him using it whatsoever. It might be cool to... If there was any way to, like, peg it into his belt or something, that would be awesome. Or just tuck it in, you know. Something, I don't know. So he has his cane. Just fine. And, you know, the Yoda we looked at with the Dagobah training, Luke, was tiny in comparison to this. I'm actually not going to pull that one out. I know, I don't care. But I will pull out the previous version of this mold, so to speak. So this one is a special edition Ghost Yoda based off of that mold, but the original that mold, not the current that mold. So it is what it is, and you can see it's the same face sculpt. But they give him green eyes in death and blue eyes in life. I don't actually know the color of Yoda's eyes off the top of my head. I thought they were like brownish. So, you know, there's that. And he got his cane, and he can hunch over. He does have a ab crunch in there. And this one doesn't have butterfly joints, so he can't hold both things. I kind of wondered, I guess Ghost Yoda, yeah, in the Last Jedi does have his cane. So even in death, he retains his cane because he doesn't even get to walk without it, even at that point. So, I mean, he's already old as balls by the end of episode 3. He always used the cane. So there's that. Let's see, I'm going to put his hand back like that, turn the head. Turning the head results in turning the entire upper body, which is a little bad. So it's cool. I just wanted to get another representation. I did today when I was out shopping. Mind you, this is a different day than I filmed the intro. I found this at Walmart, which would have been cheaper than buying it at GameStop, like I did. So just keep that in mind. GameStop is generally costs a little bit more. So there's that. So I mean, there's not a whole lot to do with, you know, with this set. So it's just another version of Yoda. So it is what it is. We don't have a prequels Yoda. This is about as close as we get, I think. I doubt we'll ever get a prequels Yoda. So it's just gonna go with my Dagobah set, or near my Dagobah Luke. Probably the Bespin one for when he first shows up on there, and you know, Yoda's just kind of normal. This is gonna stay with my Last Jedi-ish stuff, which I don't really have that much Last Jedi stuff. And then once again, the lightsaber is neat, but there's nowhere to use it on this Yoda. So it is what it is. And just for comparison to a full-size figure, there he is behind, or with yeah, the other young Skywalker, you know. And then Yoda never went, oh, by the way, I helped train your dad to some degree, you know. So there's Wally just peeking out from the side. But that's going to be it, guys. So let me know what you think. Is he worth the price? Should these smaller figures definitely cost less? The answer is 100% yes. And if you, what other versions of Yoda, what other figures would you like to see in the line? You know, do we need prequel Yoda, both, you know, early on, floating pod, in a chair, whatever? What do we need? What's missing? So, but I'll see you guys on the next review. And remember, as always, keep on nerding, and may the Force be with you.